Hi, my name is Natalie Saylor, and my topic is the initial evolution of placenta mammals within the first few million years after 65 MA. Between 65.5 and 55.5 million years ago, Africa and India were detached from each other, and Eurasia. Eurasia was then detached from Greenland and North America. The Tethys Sea separated North America from South America, Eurasia from Africa and India. During the Paleocene era, the division of continents created the different mammals that evolved on each continent after the end of the Cretaceous extinction, which created small living organisms. The flow of the Tethys Sea created tropical reefs and corals, giant protists called alveolines, and symbiosis with green microscopic algae formed. Massive banks of limestone embodied and pushed up into mountain ranges. The diversification of placenta mammals. There's three models as you can see on the PowerPoint. The first is the KT boundary. 10 years after the KT boundary is when mammalians originated. Next is the long fuse model. Was post-Cretaceous period where stem taxa of orders existed. Last is the short-term fuse model in the Cretaceous era where the origin and diversification occurred. Evolution of placenta mammals. 85 million years ago, there was a new line of mammals that evolved to become primates. They began as small, warm-blooded, furry mammals. They developed hands and feet to move in trees and hold objects. 4.4 million years ago, bipedal locomotion occurred, which gave mammals ability to walk on 2 feet rather than 4. Moving on to brain expansion. Through the evolution of mammals, brain expansion happened when the Homo sapien line began. Neanderthals and other extinct species lived through that period, but Homo sapiens are the only extinct human species that carried on. The speculations about the cause of brain growth is competition, hunting, and tool making. Behavior of placenta mammals. Natural selection gives us an example of how the human species evolved. The variation in traits got inherited by some mammals, which led to greater reproductive success. Moving on to sexual selection, which deals with the evolution of characteristics due to the success in mating. The species that survived had the stronger genes to overcome life on Earth, and by mating it gave their offspring those strong genes. The evolution of humans. With adaptation of genes and the behavior, it helped placenta mammals evolve into the most successful species, starting from a small mammal to eventually becoming bigger, stronger, smarter, and more skilled, led human era to evolve, where they develop language, technology, clothing, building, thinking, etc. We have modified life to make it easier for us to live, and we are the most evolved placenta mammals on Earth.